unfortunately. I think it got lost during the war, as so many things did.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. But I oftentimes wonder where it did go, and I would have loved to have had it, but wasn't to be.
No.
I don't know what happened to the others. They just sort of went into the land where dolls that aren't wanted anymore go. Yeah.
That actually was more or less stolen. A boy in the street I used to play with, he borrowed it and I never got it back.
Oh, right.
So that was the story there. I was upset about that as well.
All of the Lego got sold because, you know, when you grow up you want to get rid of all your toys and then you regret it instantly. So I've started rebuying Lego sets.
I do remember having another little, what I would call like a more modern kind of mass-produced little black and white teddy bear that came in a Christmas stocking. And I remember distinctly, like, being, when I was like 6 or 7, or probably a bit younger than that, being told to tidy up my room and putting this white and black newish teddy bear into a cupboard. And then, in my memory, going back to the cupboard and him disappearing almost Narnia style just out the back of a cupboard where he should have clearly been. And for that one's obviously been quite traumatising because for years I was convinced that it would turn up somewhere, this other little teddy bear. I think it kind of just vanished. And probably those two memories of it checking the cupboard and putting it in the cupboard were probably months apart. But when you're in childhood, time gets a bit mixed up, doesn't it? You know, so... But yeah, to this day, I still generally wonder where this little missing teddy bear has just vanished somewhere into the ether.
Unfortunately, I lost the Hulk, and I remember that day in a big way because we had a telephone box up the top of the green, and we went in there. My mum made the phone call, and I put Hulk sitting down, and then I've gone home and I've gone, "Where's Hulk?" So we went back, and he was gone. Yeah, so I'd love to find him again.
That's probably where a lot of my toys went. They probably just got thrown away by Mum when I wasn't looking. And then I got something new that distracted me, and so I didn't really notice until a year later.
Yeah, she was missing a foot where my uncle had sawed it off in an act of childish revenge, I think. So, but we loved her anyway, and my mum still has her and keeps her in a cot.
I remember another doll, and I think she had a soft body as well, but she was one of my favourites because she had blue hair. And I remember my dad took me driving somewhere. I don't remember where we went, but it was a big red structure, a bit like Meccano, but huge. And I was in this car and quite little, and I used to get quite badly travel sick. And I was actually ill on the doll with the blue hair, my favourite blue haired doll. My mum heard the story and she put the doll in the washing machine, and the doll must have had a rip in her stuffing somewhere because all the stuffing came out in the washing machine, so we couldn't actually save her. So she got thrown out as the casualty of travel sickness.
I've got a bit of a gruesome memory of him, which is really hilarious in retrospect. When I was about 5, I had an older cousin who's 6 years older than me. He was 11, and he came to my house with his parents one day, and he decided that he didn't like Teddy and he was going to punish him. And I do wonder whether it was around the time of some executions or something gruesome that was going on in society, and he hung him from the kitchen washing line. My mum had an indoor washing line here, and he said, "I'm going to hang him."
But it was the right sort of shape as we might imagine a teddy bear. I think what I'm thinking is that sort of Edwardian bears were much flatter. They were flattened type. The next one I had was more, and that had only symbolic purposes. It wasn't played with. It may have had darts thrown at it at some stage, and I was fed up with it.
One night I went to bed with all my dolls either side, and they'd gone in the morning, and my parents had taken them. Well, I felt terrible because I was quite happy and they'd all gone. But having said that, there were a lot of people in the street who weren't as well off as us, and they may have gone to them.